Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score. I'm your host Steve Ortman. Alongside me this week, Tim O'Neill. How's it going?
It's wrestling season.
It's wrestling season. Have you come down yet from the 100th episode of More Than the Score?
Yeah, I'm on to episode 101.
You know, I went into the higher ups, I said, we couldn't get any confetti last week, we couldn't get any cake, 100 episodes, what a great milestone. And you know what they said? I said, can we get it for episode 101? Let's just keep moving forward. How about we celebrate it with our 101st episode of More Than the Score? You know what they said?
What?
Lottie frickin' da! Whoopity-doo! Go give us 200. That's what they said.
We'll see you next year then.
You know what I say? I say bring it on, 200. And maybe, finally, 75 was a no, 100's a no. Maybe at 200, we'll get some cake.
I personally hope they just keep shutting you down. It's enjoyable. It's good TV.
Anyway, some young men that are not eating a lot of cake right now. City wrestlers. The wrestling season is here. I know you're excited, so take it away. Please, the city wrestling scene, a lot of talent's coming back.
Yeah, a lot of talent graduated too. You just look at what happened at last year's state tournament, and Western Dubuque crowned three state champions, first time they've ever had multiple champions in a year. And all three of those guys are gone now, Max Lyon, Aaron Costello, and Braden Burt. So Western Dubuque's going to look a little different out there.
And if you recall, I'm sorry, and I'm sure, Paul, you can run this clip real quick, but I predicted that. I had the wrestlers.
Oh my goodness, this Western Dubuque combination has laid waste to the competition at the Iowa State Wrestling Tournament. Western Dubuque, Max Lyon, and Western Dubuque's Aaron Costello have won state championships. They have run through their tournament brackets.
And they were like beating the other guys up, and I predicted that they would do that.
You did predict that.
Yes, sorry to cut you off.
Very good.
I'm very smart. Okay, go
Very
ahead.
good. Yes. So the Bobcats going to have a much different look this year as we go back to the city MVC schools. Hempstead, always pretty strong team. Last year they finished regional runners up to Western Dubuque in the dual meet. Just finished just short of a second straight trip to the regional duels. They got a few contenders there, hoping to make some steps up the medal podium. Just starting at the top, you look at Dylan Gottschalk. He's a guy who's been there 3 times, looking to make it 4. So is Alex Ward, trying to become a 4-time state qualifier. And Joe Pins finished 3rd at 120 last year.
Great wrestling name, by the way.
Great wrestling name. And, he's obviously looking to make that step up. He's ranked number 2 at 120 this year. And then Dylan Olson is also ranked number 2 at 285. So Hempstead's got 4 guys there who are ranked in the top 5 at their weight, who are really hoping to make some noise, and hopefully, if the Mustangs can develop that depth at the other weights, they can really challenge for not only a district title at the district meet, maybe an MVC title or regional title, and then put some points up on the board down at state. Across the city, Wahlert is looking very strong this year. They were ranked number 1 in Class 2A to open the season, both by Iowa Wrestle, Had a couple of number 1 ranked wrestlers in Colton Bartow, who finished 3rd last year, and Josh Ramirez, a transfer from the state of Louisiana, who is a 3-time state champion, and obviously has gotten a lot of respect, expecting to do big things. And then they got Boone McDermott, also placed 3rd last year. He's ranked number 2 at 220. Blake Bradley is ranked at 285. And then, you look at senior. I know I'm just rambling here, but I love wrestling. And,
these are my favorite episodes. I just get to sit here like a bobblehead. Yeah, that sounds good, Tim. Yeah.
So senior wrestling, as we noted on our 100 episode last week, they got the twins Michael and Thomas Wellborn at 285. They're going to be battling for who's going to be starting for them. They got a returning state qualifier in Matt Conley, as well as Alex Richard, who's a guy who's been doing a lot for them this year. He's a great defensive back for the Ram football team this year. And then Isaac Kretzinger at the lower weights is a guy who's really had a couple of strong first 2 seasons on varsity, has a chance to really put together a strong junior season. So across the board, all of the wrestling teams in the city have really improved, and it should be really exciting to watch them go. And here we go.
And yeah, things already underway. We've already had a great local matchup earlier this week.
Yeah, Wahlert and Western Dubuque opened the season on Tuesday night out in Epworth. I was out there, and this is what happened.
A couple of nice teams opening the season here tonight. A couple of rivals going at it. Just what was this match like for a season opener for you guys?
Well, they're ranked number 1 in 2A, and coach is really pumped. Go out there with heart, intensity, and class. You know, whatever happens, happens. You wrestle to the very end, wrestle to the last whistle, and no matter what, the fans are going to love you. Put on a show, have fun. That's what it's about.
Now, the way this duel started, it started off with a couple of Wahlert studs there at 220 and 285, and then you guys just started rolling those 9 straight wins. As you're waiting for your chance to go, just what do you gather from watching your teammates start rolling off those wins?
I think we build off one another, and we have like a really tight bond. And we just have a lot of fun, work hard together. That's what it's about. So when you see your teammate that you've been working really hard in the room with and all that, then it really pumps you up. So once it starts going, then it's pretty hard to stop. It's fun.
Now, this team obviously is a little bit different than last year. The 3-state champs got a lot of the pub with Max Lyon and Aaron Costello and Braden Burt, but they're gone now. So how do you guys fill in kind of that leadership void, knowing you got 4 or I forget exactly how many state qualifiers back this year?
Every year our seniors step up, and last year that was our seniors. They're pretty good. This year, new set of seniors. They're really stepping up. They're really pushing the team, really working hard. Just have fun and work hard. That's what we do.
All right, finally then, just how big is it to start the season with a win like this?
The wins and losses, they come, but we work hard, have fun, and the wins will come.
All right, and that's just the first event of a busy local week. Today, if you're watching this on Thursday, Hempstead and Wahlert square off in their first duel of the season. And then on Saturday, the Dubuque Invitational, Hempstead Senior and Western Dubuque will be in action along with a few other schools. So should be a very exciting opening week of the high school wrestling season.
Yeah, girls basketball also kind of really getting things underway. Boys are just starting to get underway as well. So the winter sports season here. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot, Tim. What's your favorite wrestling move? Takedown?
Cow catcher.
Cow catcher?
Yeah.
I tend to lead towards the glass shattering. You get sound effects. Stone Cold Stunner. I think it's a lot of 3 counts in wrestling. That's 3 counts, right?
That's not a legal move.
Oh, it's not legal?
I'm pretty sure that would be potentially dangerous.
Oh, okay. Well, I still stick by my answer, the Stone Cold Stunner.
You're going to get DQ'd a lot.
That's a good way to go out. Okay, I'll take the DQ loss. That is going to do it for this week's episode of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score. I'm your host, Steve Ortman. For Tim O'Neill, we'll see you at episode 102.